Service Desk Analyst Basic Questions. 1. Can you tell me about yourself? Have a background in IT support with over X years of experience in troubleshooting hardware and software issues. I've worked with diverse teams to improve customer service and resolve technical problems efficiently. 2. Why do you want to work here? I'm impressed by your company's reputation for innovation and customer service. I believe my skills in technical support and my passion for problem solving will contribute positively to your team. 3. What are your strengths? One of my strengths is my problem-solving ability. I am also very patient and have excellent communication skills, which help me effectively assist users with various technical issues. 4. What are your weaknesses? Tend to be a perfectionist, which can sometimes slow me down. However, I've been working on balancing quality and efficiency, and I've found that setting clear priorities helps. Service Desk Analyst Technical Skills. 6. What operating systems are you familiar with? I'm comfortable with Windows, macOS, and Linux. I've handled installation, configuration, and troubleshooting on all these platforms. 7. Can you explain the difference between TCP and UDP? TCP is connection-oriented and ensures data is delivered in the correct order and without errors, while UDP is connectionless and faster, but doesn't guarantee delivery or order. 8. How do I troubleshoot a slow computer? Would start by checking for resource-intensive applications, reviewing system performance metrics, running antivirus scans, and ensuring that the system has enough free disk space and RAM. 9. What is Active Directory? Active Directory is a directory service developed by Microsoft for Windows domain networks. It manages user accounts, permissions, and resources within a network. 10. How do you handle computer virus? Would run a full system scan with updated antivirus software, isolate the infected machine if necessary, and then remove the virus. Post-removal, I would review the system for any residual issues and ensure all software is up to date. Service Desk Analyst Customer Service Skills. 11. How do you handle difficult customer? Stay calm and listen actively to their concerns, empathize with their situation, and assure them that I will do my best to resolve the issue. Clear communication and follow-up are key. 12. Can you give an example of how you provide excellent customer service? Once a customer was frustrated with a recurring issue. I took extra time to investigate and found a solution that wasn't immediately obvious. I kept them informed throughout the process and ensured their issue was resolved to their satisfaction. 13. How do you prioritize tasks when handling multiple requests? Prioritize based on urgency and impact. Critical issues affecting many users or business operations are addressed first, while less urgent requests are managed in the order they were received. 14. Describe a time when you went above and beyond for a customer. A customer had a tight deadline and was having a major issue with their system. I stayed late to ensure the problem was resolved before their deadline, which helped them meet their goal. 15. How do you ensure clear communication with users who have limited technical knowledge? Use simple language and avoid jargon, provide step-by-step instructions, and confirm their understanding throughout the process. Service Desk Analyst Problem Solving and Troubleshooting. 16. How do you approach diagnosing an issue with a user's application? Would start by gathering details about the issue, including any error messages and the context in which the problem occurs. I'd then test the application myself if possible, review logs, and consult relevant documentation or support resources. 17. What steps would you take if a user reports that their email is not working? Would first check if the issue is with their email client or the server. This includes verifying their internet connection, checking account settings, and reviewing any error messages. I'd also confirm if there are any known outages or issues with the email service provider. 18. How do you handle a situation where you don't know the solution to a problem? Would research the issue using available resources such as knowledge bases, forums, or vendor support. If needed, I'd escalate the issue to a higher-level technician or specialist while keeping the user informed. 19. Can you describe a time when you solved a complex technical problem? A complex issue involved intermittent network connectivity problems affecting multiple users. I systematically tested various network components, reviewed configuration settings, and ultimately identified a faulty network switch as the root cause. 20. How do you stay updated with latest technology and industry trends? Follow industry news, participate in relevant webinars and training, and engage with professional communities to stay informed about new technologies and best practices. Service Desk Analyst experience and background. 21. What experience do you have with ticketing systems? I've used several ticketing systems such as ServiceNow, Zendesk, and Jira. I'm familiar with creating, managing, and resolving tickets, as well as generating reports. 22. How have you contributed to improving processes in your previous roles? Implemented a knowledge base that reduced repetitive questions and streamlined troubleshooting. This not only improved response times, but also enhanced overall team efficiency. 23. Can you describe your experience with remote desktop support tools? I've used tools like TeamViewer, Remote Desktop Connection, and LogMeIn to assist users with remote troubleshooting. These tools have allowed me to provide efficient support without being physically present. 24. What Kindoff-IT certifications do you hold? Hold certifications such as CompTIA A+, ITIL Foundation, and Microsoft Certified, Azure Fundamentals. These certifications have equipped me with a broad understanding of IT support principles and best practices. 25. How do you manage your time and stay organized? Use task management tools and prioritize tasks based on urgency and impact. I also set aside time for routine maintenance and follow-up tasks to ensure nothing falls through the cracks. Service Desk Analyst behavioral questions. 26. Describe a time when you had to learn a new technology quickly. When Ordium adopted a CRM system, I took the initiative to complete online training and explored system thoroughly. I also helped create a guide for my colleagues to ease the transition. 27. Tell me about a time when you disagreed with a coworker about a technical issue. Disagreed with a colleague on the approach to solve a technical issue. We discussed our perspectives, reviewed available data, and ultimately combined our approaches to find a solution that worked best. 28. How do you handle stress and pressure in a fast-paced environment? Remain focused on priorities, manage my workload effectively, and take short breaks when needed. Stress management techniques like deep breathing and staying organized also help me maintain productivity. 29. Give an example of a situation where you had to deal with a lot of data or information. During a system migration project, I had to manage and verify large amounts of data. I used Excel for data tracking and validation, and employed scripts to automate repetitive tasks, which helped manage the workload efficiently. 30. Have you ever made a mistake in your work? How did you handle it? Yes, I once misconfigured a user's email account. I quickly acknowledged the mistake, corrected the configuration, and informed the user of the resolution. I also took steps to prevent similar issues in the future.